Time to eat the rich. Hello, 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 everybody. Gonna have another stream where I'm less than an hour just to wait because I slept way too fucking much, despite going to bed fairly early. I was originally up at like 6 a.m. and then I went to sleep and then re-woke up almost 8 hours later again. It's almost as if my body doesn't want me to stop being an overnight person. But yes. We should be starting here in a little bit. Also, Nexus, thank you for that tier 1 sub. I'm fine. Thank you for that tier 1 sub for your 12th month streak. Seriously, thank you. There's people being fucking cat about that shit. Oh. I didn't even know it was a bigger slice. You were gonna genuinely have never said anything about it being a bigger slice. Yeah, it'll be like mathematically bigger. But yes, Nexus, thank you for the your 12th month subscription. Oh, you don't. Oh, crap. If you really want it's doing its thing. On mine it's fine because I fuck with it too much.
Can you take this back so
I put it on a metal on that metal plate spot for a reason. There's a metal plate spot that mounts the legs to the yeah. To keep the legs from destroying the desk. But yeah, we should start. No, we're already past the 10-minute mark. Where we're gonna start here in a bit because it's a slight bit of run behind in a lot of places. So bear with me a very brief moment. So the stream dip out for a second. Apparently I didn't. Give me a moment. I have mine over there. Hmm. Okay. Let's go ahead and kick this off. So, where we last left off was at the there.
Thank you. Hello, everybody.
Was at the Christmas party, which that as soon as I get that all solved off, oh, everything's. Are you fucking serious? It's not even outputting to the correct. There it goes. Ah, fuck. Hold up. Okay, so yeah, where we last left off was the Christmas party, which was actually a pretty interesting and eventful set of character development for a number of people. And now I assume we're on our way to close out the game because final, even bigger money goal is in place.
Is it?
But yeah. Load. And alrighty. So I do believe. Yeah, okay. Definitely not leaving it on that channel. Fuck that. Alrighty. Yeah, Christmas party happened, more dog things, we get a little more world building, more character development. Honestly, check the VODs because I'm really bad at recaps on days like this. But yeah, let's kick things off. Huh, things are pretty quiet outside. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that as is. Boom. Don't know who that voice is going to be, so I'm just going to do one. Hello, is this the Valhalla Bar? It certainly is. Welcome. What can I get you? Oh. No, this should be the correct one.
You click 14.
Yeah. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I clicked the right one.
12-8, that was...
That's last week's.
Yeah.
Wait, was it last week?
8-12, yeah. Thursday, last week.
Oh, yeah, that's the in-game date, yeah. That threw me off. No, wait, why does it say 12/8/21?
Because it's not an American date. It's
right.
8-12, as in
right,
August
right,
12th.
But
which was last week.
I'm dumb. All right. Actually, I'm gonna keep voicing that. Actually, I'm looking for Lexi. There she is.
Whoa.
Alrighty. I'm looking for some stuff. I'll be with you in a second. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is a chick, but I could be wrong. Don't worry, I'll have a drink in the meantime. So, you're Jill. Ah, neat. Yeah, I believe it was because you told me about the, or got me to do the flaming moai ahead of time.
Either that or it's the one where you gave the wrong beer to the
no,
asshole.
The achievement is like right down the ass.
Oh, a certain drink might bring Dana's old friend. Old friend, I was gonna say that kind of looks like a sibling.
Yeah, no, the achievement is right there and it has the flaming moai.
I see it. I see it.
You know me. I've been keeping... What?
Apparently not.
Oh, she. Well, I'm gonna keep voicing it like that. I'm gonna keep voicing her like that because it's just whatever.
Well, maybe she got the wrong voice box during her
I'm pretty sure that's probably tattoos, but I'm just gonna keep voicing her like that.
nanotech.
I've been keeping in touch with Dana ever since she left San Francisco. Or near San Francisco. She always talks about you, about her, or about her sister, and about her friend in Panama, and about her sister. About her sister, and about this dog she picked up from the streets. Dog? Yes, quite. I think she called him Gillian. Hey, Chad, want some dog treats? Bark, bark, bark. That can't be right. First I've heard of this dog. Yes, she told me about. She told me he appeared at the door looking very pitiful. Oh, I actually want to play that. I have that game. 2064 read-only memories. I really want to play that.
Is it another one of these kind of like funky kind of game?
Yeah, it's another of a very particular PC Engine aesthetic as well.
Oh.
Excuse me, I'm gonna take a bite of a pizza.
You were getting upset about. Oh, I see.
I saw that I was making a noise. That was for the bit.
I'm a munch directly.
No, that was for the bit. Don't munch into the mic.
Well. Hello, everybody. I got my full pizza.
Yeah, I do believe I have 2064. Let me check. I'm gonna double check on that because I might have it on Humble Bundle or something. Because I distinctly remember getting it in like a bundle back before they were owned by IGN. No, because Humble is really dumb about specific things. Yeah.
I think we'd get the top of the alphabet.
No, unfortunately. Okay, so I don't own it, but I'm definitely probably gonna get it at some point because I do want to play it. Get that back in place. Full screen. There we go. Yeah. Pitiful, blah 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 blah. And she was talk so happily about how he opens up to opens up to people around him. She even asked me for help finding where he came from. Wait, yeah, you don't know where? So, dog, huh?
The sneeze sound. That would have been your neighbor.
Did you hear something outside? Probably just a dog sneezing. What can I get you? Let's try fridge weaver. On it. Let's get this Papa Chopper fringe weaver. So this one I can double down. So 1, 2, and a fuck ton of alcohol.
It's like drinking ethyl alcohol. Just a spoonful of sugar. The booze.
How's it make you feel? Really, really strong. Okay, so that is correct. Mix. Stop. A boom. A fringe weaver. A very large one. Seems right, and thanks.
Sorry, my office is a mess, so I can't let you in right now. I'll just buy some
Take your time.
What?
She's gonna go buy 20 Roombas. She's gonna use in her office and then immediately set them loose into the city. The city will be the squeakiest clean it's ever been, but also people may lose their wallets and or entire lives in the giant Roomba that she purchased. And some guy in a red suit will have to come by and fight it, and
Is the Roomba gonna have its own personality?
did it have its own personality in that quest line?
What are you talking
I'm making a reference to Yakuza 7. That was like a whole side story.
about? Oh. Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
You fight a giant Roomba. There's one where we had to like collect like 3 million yen and turn it into an NPC and shit. And it was like a fuck ton of grinding. This is the first time I've ever seen her get excited about someone. Well, I guess it's been almost 7 or 8 years since I last saw her. She had a brief stint with me at the Neo San Francisco Police Department. Huh. Another thing to add to the oddly adventurous past of my boss. Also, Lady Vasfidel, thank you for the raid. Welcome, people. I gotta do the introduction thing, I guess. I am Lockwood Mucker Rock, and I stream Wednesday and Thursday usually, sometimes Friday. Thursday is pretty tentative, but I am a casual as fuck streamer trying to make this not so casual. But hey, welcome.
Also, I'm Alana Cat. I show up occasionally on
Yes,
Thursdays.
she shows up occasionally.
It's not like he puts my name in the text anymore.
It's because you come and go. And yes, it is Lexi, which I am voicing like a fucking British chip trio. Because it kind of like escaped me that it was a she, or she was a she. Sorry.
It doesn't tell you who it is until after they get there and you've already had the voice.
Yeah, like I'm already having fun with the voice, and I don't want to back it down. And finding out that she is from 2048 Read Only Memories.
64.
Sorry, 2064 Read Only Memories makes me want to play it because I've been eyeballing that game for a very long time. And I thought I had it. I might have it elsewhere. I'm gonna have to double check. If not, I'll probably just snatch it up. But it'll probably be done not after this game, but after whatever game I play next. Which may be a quick look at to begin with.
Shark Goldberry Kool-Aid is good.
But yeah. Well, I can't picture her as a policewoman though. Well, she was more of a collaborator. Everyone in the department acknowledged her abilities, and she helped us from time to time. She was authorized to come with us, but couldn't act up by herself. She didn't have a gun or a badge, but she did have a radio to stay in touch. And I'm not gonna lie, she was one of the best backup partners I've had over the years. She once took down a band of... Yes, I paused for a second, don't worry about it. She once took down a band of punks with nothing but a loaf of bread.
Bread.
It was like watching Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, but a little bit cooler. Just spinning that bitch around. When she was done, she literally just say, "Looks like you guys have been baked." I'd say Rye of the Tiger, but it's a wheat bread. Loaf of... Yeah, that sounds like boss. She requested that the loaf have sesame seeds. Something about it hit harder. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Brioche. Yeah.
Brioche.
Brioche, sorry.
We were just eating brioche.
I know, the shake just fucking sting harder.
Yeah, chug your energy. All
I'm
of it.
not addicted.
Gulp, gulp, gulp,
I'm not addicted to caffeine. I'm actually just addicted to the water part of the caffeine.
You can't say that when you get mad at me for drinking a lot of soda and I say, but water is the first ingredient in soda.
Water isn't the first ingredient. Well, I mean, it is the first ingredient in soda, but it's carbonated.
It's still got the word water in it.
And also carbon.
Nathan.
It's CO2 infused water.
Woo! It's got oxygen too. Must be good for you.
No. Like, at least with the fucking G Fuel, we're just drinking, mind you, distilled water, but water no less. Because distilled water actually mixes better with drink powders, turns out. Give me a moment. Okay, sorry about that. Took another bite of pizza. Yeah. I don't think there's distinctly any health problems with drinking distilled water. I mean, it's just water without the minerals. You're probably not getting nearly as much minerals that maybe in standard water, but anyways. Yeah, so something about it hitting about her. So, her penchant for swinging bread loaves like swords is not just some weird habit. Yeah, no, I can confirm that. Distilled water tastes like nothing.
Which helps when drinking things that you want a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
Like the G Fuel. Although, I'm gonna be honest with you, sometimes some of that G Fuel tastes really artificial and I don't want to taste that.
I don't mind it. And also, distilled water is non-conductive.
Oh yeah, so I can pour it on my keyboard.
I still wouldn't recommend it, but...
You were the one that said I could do that.
I mean, you could, but, like,
You probably should.
don't. It's a big reason why distilled water is used in, like, plasma cutting beds and shit. Give me a moment. Okay. How does she end up with the police of all places? Her old league of the Grand Slam Fighters was fighting against NSFW. You heard me. Oh, Dana was fighting against OnlyFans. Gotcha. NSFW? I was there because I needed to ask the owner of the league a couple of questions. But then a fight broke out. Many drunkards joined the fray not too long after. Yeah, I've heard about I've been following the OnlyFans thing fairly closely, and I'm not happy about how the company's handling themselves right now. They're literally going. The company's literally going. Oh, we made $1 billion. Let's ban porn. The one thing that literally put OnlyFans on the map.
Yeah, me neither.
More or less, OnlyFans is banning porn because they want to have investors. You could still post quote-unquote tasteful nudes, which is going to be a moving goalpost, of course.
I thought the entire point of OnlyFans was that.
That's what it unofficially became, and that's the practically the only reason people even know what OnlyFans is.
Yeah.
Like Patreon's already the content creator support platform. You have a Patreon if you need to, make money off of what you're doing, and whatever platform you're on isn't cutting it, which is something I thought about doing, by the way. But then you got like OnlyFans if you're a sex worker or an adult content creator that you can literally just put your stuff on there and make money off of it. But because I guess they're like, well, we're not making enough money, they're deciding to ban sexual content. Tasteful nudes are quote unquote still allowed, which with a big ass fucking asterisk, because it's only a matter of time before they say fuck that to that too.
Or just say it's not tasteful because they don't like the person or the way they look.
Yeah, it's the moving goalpost syndrome.
Yeah.
And I guess $1 billion wasn't enough for them, what they made last year. Like, apparently they want to make more than $1 billion, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing on your platform that requires $1 billion to support itself? Fucking Amazon supports their servers on, like, a quarter of that.
That's because Amazon only chooses to pay their people that.
No, servers, not workers. Servers.
Oh, servers.
Yes. Because OnlyFans doesn't really have a crew. They have developers, they have a small support crew, and then they have, like, the management team. And that's it. And it's apparently not a crew any bigger than, like, 100 people.
Oh, wow.
So, like, they're making, like, hand over fist money.
And they don't like it because it's not enough?
Apparently, because they want to ruin they want to trash their platform by creating a safer work alternative platform for content creators. Again, something like that already exists.
Fucking filters.
And they're more or less the TLDR of it is fucking we're already on our way to Ronald Reagan's Christian America.
I get it.
Yeah, it's also because of their investors, which is also another stupid fucking thing. The investors that, like, they went in to support them to begin with, knowing what the platform is for. Like, they're gonna ban this shit, and like the platform's gonna die, and those investors are gonna be upset. They're gonna look at fucking they're gonna look back and be like, oh yeah, that happened with Tumblr as well, didn't it? That happened with Tumblr. That's about the only platform that comes to mind. And that's kind of what's starting to happen with Patreon too. Like, if you do any like vaguely scantily clad content, they get upset if you make too much money off of it. That's why Subscribe Star is around. Which a friend of mine and I support on Subscribe Star. So if y'all know anybody who needs to get off of Patreon, Subscribe Star is an absolutely much better platform that you don't require a mobile app, because their mobile side website is much better than Patreon's by a long shot. Like, it uses a web API instead of just a APK or whatever the hell iPhone uses. Anyways, back to focusing to this. I was going to start evacuating the place, but before I knew it, she already had subdued the troublemakers. They asked for help with the rest of the case. One thing led to another. Ah. I was afraid she might have become involved in as an alternative to jail time. Nah, she's not that kind of girl. Oh, it's alright. Got a burp. Okay. So you came all the way here for a visit? I'm in the middle of some investigations, actually. I don't think the Neo San Francisco police has any say on whatever happens here. No, I'm not the police anymore. I'm just a simple private investigator.
Another one.
Have you heard of the guy who looks like George Costanza? You might be friends with him. Come all the way here on a case. You can't just be a simple private investigator. Yeah, that's valid. You wouldn't by any chance have heard of a group called the Swap Spiders, would you? First to hear of the name, sorry. Don't worry. Say, let's try the Sugar Rush. Sure. Let's give Lexi a Sugar Rush. So that this can be doubled easily.
And you can choose whether or not you want to make them drunk.
I'm just gonna give him a standard. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah!
Just make third.
I'm just gonna mix this sugar rush.
Are you?
What?
Are you gonna do that every time you say sugar rush? Oops! I said it without.
Sugar rush. Here you go. Here's your sugar rush. Yes, that is what I've heard about.
Alright, fuck it. Let's just hit a bar and chill.
But boss, you own a bar. We serve sugar rush.
Doctors don't diagnose themselves, Jill.
That is actually a very valid response to that.
I don't serve myself at a bar, asshole.
I guess you're right. Wait, is she? Come down, you don't need to overdo it. We're not dating anymore.
Aww.
Wait, she what? That was loud.
Yeah, a little.
I mean, the joke on that was it being loud enough to cause an echo inside of the bar.
Oh.
I was bored. She was lonely. We gave it a try. It didn't work out. We broke up.
Yes, I'm absolutely having fun with the echo. I apologize if it's annoying. I have a mixer that has knobs that I don't turn very often.
He likes touching the knobs.
Knobs. Yeah, we broke up after less than a week.
Huh. What didn't work?
She was too uptight.
And she was too Dana. To Dana? On our first date, she got her head stuck in a bucket.
That's
Dinner became a night. That sounds familiar. Dinner became a night in a hardware store getting the thing off.
She just sticks
We
her
bought
head
a
in
Dremel and we had to be very careful.
Why did she keep sticking her head in things?
Oh, to Dana. Yeah, that actually makes sense now that I think about it.
Anyways. Haven't seen you in person in a long time. You have to leave before New Year's. I don't want to make a mess.
Don't try too hard. Seriously, don't. You'll make a mess.
Let's just go outside and drink Hossy.
What? Hossy at the bar? We have Hossy at home. The Hossy at home. It's just a can of fucking Pabst Blue Ribbon. I came all the way here to drink Hossy? I have Hossy at home.
Hey, the stuff's like caviar here, thanks to import rates.
I'll take you off then.
You go ahead while I grab some ice.
Okay. Okay. A pleasure to meet you, Jill. Oh, yeah, please come again.
Hey, boss. Yeah?
Leslie said something that got me thinking.
Relationship?
No, actually, you got me curious. Do you swing that way, boss?
Cuteness knows no boundaries.
Huh. Right. Anyway, what got me thinking is that she thinks Gil is a dog.
She does?
Yeah, when you talk about him, she thinks you're talking about a dog.
Huh. Gil is patrolling nearby with Nacho and the other dog. This would be fun.
Just don't overdo it.
I
don't know how I'm going to voice this one. Hold up. I know how to do this one.
Put a robot voice at first so you can feel good.
Feeling lonely. That voice. Ah! Called it. Hey, Joe. Long time no see. Really long time no see. Seriously, it feels like it's been over a year since I last saw you. Also, yeah, no, Dana exudes pure chaotic dumbass energy, and I love it. And also, I really, really wish they would just temporarily cut to Dana and, wow, why am I not remembering her name? Lexi, cutting to Dana and Lexi giving Gil shit about being a dog. And fucking Nacho and the other dog just, like, just going in with it and making it worse.
It's like, does Dana walk around, look at thing, goes, I wonder if I could stick my head in there. I wonder if it'd fit. I should try it.
My dad told me not to stick my hand where I wouldn't stick my head. I'm about to challenge him on that one again, aren't I?
As she reaches for a bucket.
What kind of bucket did she get stuck on her head?
It was probably pale.
A pail? What? Oh.
Honestly, I think Dana would just say, hey, Gil to the three of them and just not say which one is Gil. Oh, that is so much. That is so good. Okay, I actually would love, that would be just perfect. Just not address who's Gil and just let that whole thing play out. I was planning on visiting you last week, but things were pretty heavy back then. So I just waited in the background until the tension wore off a bit. Oh yeah, you. Girl in red.
Girl in red?
Referencing Nier Automata.
Oh. I don't, I feel like I've seen her before, but I can't remember.
Probably blipping in the background.
Oh.
She was popping up in the TV, popped up on the screen occasionally. That's if I got it right. I may have it wrong, but I feel like I've seen her face before. Earth Jojo, I'm talking to you here. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's her. Yep, she does that glitchy face thing. So she was the one that was in the background fucking with Jill for a little bit.
What?
Yeah. This is an interesting thing that I hope gets a really good explanation. If I ignore her, she'll leave. I'm not an unfathomable sense of dread. You can't just ignore me, you know.
They keep calling her Joe. Oh.
Julianne Stingray, I'm talking to you. Z46 huh? Calm down. Don't fall for her taunts. How does she know my full name, though? I thought your full name was Jillian Natalie Stingray, or did you illegally remove Natalie? Never mind that. She's reading my thoughts. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of written in the middle of the screen. Hard not to see them, actually.
Way to break the fourth.
Get out of my head! Charles, get out of my head! Do you not know who I am?
Was that in? Wait.
Yes, that was an X-Men reference.
Okay.
I'm making fun of fucking Juggernaut. All right, that's it. I'm going crazy. That's such a self-centered way to see the world. You assume that you're crazy because you can't accept that this world could be weirder than you think. This world is amazing because of the things you just can't explain. Charles! Get out of my head, Charles! And just because you experience something doesn't mean it's a lie or that you're crazy. I mean, just look at ASMR. I keep forgetting that there's an organization called ASMR. No, I'm pretty sure that's what a crazy person would say in this scenario. You acknowledged me! Shit. That's good. I want a sugar rush. Oh yeah, no, they grabbed existing acronyms and just fucking Kids Next Door that shit, and I love it. No, I'm not serving you anything. What? Why? Last time you came, I had to clean the drinks I served you off the floor. Don't be like that.
Because she's not actually.
Oh yeah, Neo San Francisco Wrestling and SFW. Yeah, that makes sense now.
That actually makes sense because one of the channels on the TV is wrestling.
It still is. Oh
no, she's taking
I can't.
over.
I can't change the channel because of it. The drinks were also paid for with my money. I don't know how you did it, but that set any and all plans I had for the rest of the week off balance. I was gonna buy some curry with the money I had put up. For those drinks. Dog duty done. I know we have slow days, but for God's sake, you okay? You look angry. I'm fine. Good job out there, dog. I'm back. Ah, boss. What happened? Meeting cut short. At least I drank the the bottles. Are you okay? You look distraught. Also, hi, Gil. You're the man now, dog. I'm fine. I really can't see you. I mean, you're right in front of them. Yes, I just said, Hussy. And you're wearing jeans under a skirt. Yo, don't hate. That's a good look.
I think it's cute. Very modern.
Why? Just why?
There.
To annoy people, of course. Is that a new trend? What does she think she's doing? Everyone feels like it's not quite right. Everyone thinks they should call you out. But they can't bring themselves to do it because it's not that wrong. Honestly, just like from a guy's perspective, it's not so much how to make it look good. It's just being confident in it, and that usually impresses guys if that's what you're going for, or just in general. Like that's how I see it. Like it looks good in general because it's just like you were saying, Alonica, it's a modest look.
Yes, that's. I did say that. Yes.
There are things like spats, after all. Yep, spats. It's uncannily right. None all that wrong, and they can't stop staring.
What Lockwood meant to say is that if you're trying to find somebody to impress,
yeah,
I honestly just don't think it matters. As long as as long as you like it, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks because you're the one wearing it. It's like what annoys me about people complaining about what other people eat. It's not in your mouth. You're not tasting it. Don't hate yourself. Oh.
Number 2 and 3. You know, I'm not gonna give the advice on that because as somebody who has gotten the advice that I would almost just gave, I know how much that's just raw bullshit. Well, the first step to having confidence is just stop hating yourself. There's a lot more that goes into that, and I hate it when people say that to me.
Me too, actually.
But honestly, I don't know, like I still kind of have a hate myself period going on. I've had for years, but it's significantly less than it used to be.
It really is.
And yeah, it is a negative feedback loop. Like, honestly, my best advice for that thing is to just try your hardest to not be critical of yourself, even when you feel like you're not doing it, like doing what gets you in a good spot. Still try to get yourself, like, just roll with it is mainly what I'm aiming to say. Because, like, I'm still extremely critical of myself about a lot of things, but, like, there's a point where it feels like the fuck it adjustment, as a old classmate in college taught me. There's a point where the fuck it adjustment should just be applied without caring. Which the fucking adjustment is just like, you know what? What do I have to lose? Sort of situation. But yeah.
I'm being told.
Right.
Because they know they want me in at 6. No.
Hold up. Bear with us one moment here. A lot of cats getting called into work, and we're sorting that out real quick. She's going in for the extra overtime, which is extra money that we have to wiggle here. So bear with us a moment here. Okay, she's stepped out to get that sorted out, fully sorted out. Okay. Not like anyone other than me can see it, though. They could see it if they wanted to. Chill, you're making an awful lot of faces there. You okay? Yeah, just, remembering stuff. Man, I miss not being crazy. Boss, I'm leaving early today. I do stay here! Who stays where? Crap, did I just... You have to be the first person I've met mixing up their inner and outer voice. I thought I saw one of the dogs near the counter. Sorry. Oh, okay. Can I leave a bit earlier today? Sure, thanks for taking care of the fort. What about me? You haven't left yet. I'll thank you when you leave. That's not what I... Whatever. Oh, okay. That's the end of the day. Here's something in case you felt lonely today. Damn, this day ended quick. Am I gonna make the quota? I'm a little worried suddenly. Also, what's up, AKL? And yeah, oh boy, capitalism on this one. I should make it. Okay, so I should be able to safely buy the poster thing that she wants as well, right? Or I'm gonna have to take at least one day where I have a distraction. Let's see, is it movie poster? And I'm doing pretty all right. It's been I slept more time than I genuinely wanted to sort of day, but that's not always a bad thing. Let's see, movie poster. Yeah, I should be able to make that back pretty easily. Night of the ID Snatchers. Return! Yeah, no, sleep's important, but like, I slept like almost 17 hours for some reason. I went to bed at like midnight and woke up at 2. Not 17 hours, that was like 14 hours. I woke up randomly. So it's less than 14 hours, but I still slept way too much. My body was literally like, yeah, hibernate. It was not great. Also, Jill calling out her cat there. There are cats in heat outside. I'd have blue balls if I still had any. 18, that's like definitely longer than my current record for longest time slept. I think my record is like 15 hours, but that was years ago, back when I was living in Texas and stuff. But yeah, damn. 18 to 19 hours. I would be up for a whole fucking 24 hours after that. My body would be like, you need to stay awake. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. I don't damn. 36 hours. That's some fucking shit right there. Taylor the brain. Solar Enema Project, one of the highlights. Yep. I'm admittedly reading these augmented eye things. I may actually have a playthrough of this game on my own where I can actually read all the background stuff like this. But I don't think any of it is super important to the core story, at least not in a major way. The fucking Grand Slam Fighters. Isn't that a fucking game? Grand Slam Fighters? One moment. Yeah, I feel like Grand Slam Fighters is a video game. Sorry about that pause there. Oh, we're still BRB. Ah! But yeah. Actually, hold up. I'm gonna check on that. 'Cause that genuinely sounds like fucking 16-bit wrestling game. If I could spell it. Oh, it is technically a thing. Well, all right, then. All right, so we got the poster that's now in place. And we're going in unless there's something I need to explicitly do. So, boom. Good evening.
Hey, chill. Let's have a New Year's party this Saturday.
Isn't that a bit soon?
What? Did someone famous get killed at the New Year's party?
No, I mean... never mind. Sure, I'm for it.
Great!
And Gil? And John?
He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do.
Hey. No, I mean, like, where is he?
He was escorting a client of his to the station. He should be back any second now.
Back. Bah. Throat.
Say.
So, you come to the New Year's party too, Gil? Or should I say John? It's not like I have anything else to do, so...
Told ya.
We're depressing people. Oh, yeah. The kid from the other day, Gabby, I think that's what you called her, asked me to give you this. I believe it's a note. Note? Gabby? Let's see. First of all, I'm just gonna read this in a normal voice, because, yeah. First of all, I want to apologize for my behavior, before. I was still hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't, fair to take it all out, take out all the stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. And so, it feels weird to ask this of you after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. I want to catch up, chat for a while. To do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. I want to understand this freedom you talked about, the fear that drove you to fight with my sister. I'll go back on the bar, or yeah, I'll go back to the bar on the 31st, and I won't take much of your time. If you don't want to see me after all that, I'll understand. But please, I really want to talk to you, Gabby.
Wow. That girl has a big vocabulary.
What? She was always a smart one.
Huh?
The 31st is written in a different handwriting. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She asked me when, would you... blah. She asked me when would you be here and relatively free, so I told her about the party. I also assumed you'd say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea, now that I think about it. You asshole. Boss, I'm having second thoughts about coming to the party.
What? Why?
Because I really don't want to face Gabby again. Now it's coming back to me. What drove me never to never go back and apologize after all these years? Fear and shame. Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake, and it's painful to face your mistakes. And fear of what they might say. With Lenore, we never broke up formally, so I was always afraid if we were to meet again, she'd break up with me. And I don't want Gabby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Lenore was right to break up with me, and Gabby is in the right to hate me. I don't want her to. Yeah, hold up. She's Alana Cat's talking about something that's not stream related. Okay, sorry about that. Back to this. But I don't want one or two. Maybe if maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that. And
Chill, you idiot!
Gabby is gonna show up soon. Now you're in.
Okay. I will be leaving to go to work as soon as groceries come and I can cook dinner. But until then, I'll be here.
You're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? You bail out on this, she will hate you. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. Want to live the rest of your life running from another memory?
Oh, you're bailing.
Yeah, groceries just got delivered, so I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna make dinner, and I will probably come back on if you are still streaming by the time I get to work.
Okay.
Probably not, because it'll be around 7 or 8 p.m., and you don't usually stream that long on Thursdays, but...
I try not to, mainly just to rest the voice. I do want to increase the length of that eventually, but
Okay.
we'll see how things go.
Well, it was nice having a chat with all of you for the small part that I was here today. I will see you all next Thursday, probably, unless I get called in again. I need the overtime, so I can't really complain too much.
Okay.
Bye! Mwah.
Okay. But yeah, back to the game here, and she's also gonna be typing in the chat here in a bit, so I'm gonna wait a little bit for that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't mind. If he minded, he'd probably tell you. Yeah. Yep. No.
Didn't you just say to Artemage that you hated feeling like that?
Yeah, you kind of popped in at a very interesting point. Okay.
Hermitage.
It's just overtime. Just more money for us. More money to work with. Something I'm gonna be probably doing here in a week or two myself anyways. Which again, as I said before, I'm gonna try my hardest not to let that interfere with streams if I can help it. And yeah.
Teddy Hacker.
Sort of interesting phrase to pop in.
Alma. Right. I don't know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister, but now you have a chance to make amends. Not only that, you have us watching your back. So I want you to think about this. One day of fear or a lifetime filled with regret? Which one would you pick?
Pops at the Mass Effect dialogue choice, and then just cuts to Jill's face, and she's just like, a little weird old BioWare, like if you wiggle around the stick, the face goes. Oh yeah, the title of the stream is literally just me making fun of the broke Bobby bullshit that was trending on Twitter last night, and I was just kind of like immediately done with it. Mostly because Twitter trending for the past week has been really fucking stupid. But what else is new? So, some dude on TikTok showed a spreadsheet of people's finances and it was framed in a way of, yeah, the kind of people I hang out with. Here's their incomes, and I hang out with the richest guy. And it's just like, one of the dudes was literally named Broke Bobby, and it was still a 6-figure income person, but they were framed in a way that was like, well, they're the poorest of us, so they're not going to be doing a whole lot. And like the next tab on that fucking spreadsheet was welfare, and it was people with upward 5-digit fucking income. And I'm just sitting here like, man, all these fucking incomes. That's kind of why the intro of our stream was like, you can eat the rich even though it's not Vorday. Like, that's my sentiment on that shit. Because it's like fucking so many high income people just have this astounding level of detachment with everything. And it just kind of drives me fucking nuts. But yeah, proceeding with the game here. Yeah, you're right. I hate it feeling like that. I won't run away this time. Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out. That was a cough. Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if need be. Oh, is it? Because I actually may do a like a short stream fuck around setting up Serenity OS at some point. And yeah, like there are people out there with just try not to get in a rant on stream. Hey, boss. Thanks. That's what friends are for. Yeah. Anyways, let's start the day. Time to change the music. I'm just gonna do this. Boom. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Seriously though, it's the second note on yeah, it's the second note that has stirred such feelings in me. Second. 2 weeks ago I got another note in the mail. This one is from Lenore. Is that the envelope you took away from me in a panic? Yeah. You hadn't opened it? Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear, might as well face the other. Maybe. Don't push her, Chief. I'm not! I just know she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure the stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything. Keep it up, Jill. Thanks. Happy holidays, yeah. Someone's happy. Oh, I mean, it's still something I would love to just check out, just nerd out about. Because any Linux distro is genuinely something you can make usable with a little effort. We had a party for the staff and their children, yeah. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts, yeah. Nabbing that Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it, yeah. Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. They were sold out in most places. There was this weird shortage
shortage of Santa's suits, yeah, but luck was on my side this year. Oh shit. Yeah, they full thank goodness for Windows subsystem for Linux too. Yeah. There's a lot of things that probably would make that a lot easier. I'm probably gonna be doing it by command line on a virtual machine. Let's just get raw Unix and run Git and all that stuff. Which is gonna be, again, a really fun stream. It's gonna be like the nerdiest stream I will ever do, but it's something I'll probably do. It's okay. Now I really feel encouraged to do it because it's something that I have really, at least, deep enough knowledge to help somebody understand, at least to the best of my ability. And it's like something I kind of been wanting to do for a while, like do something besides video games and actually do nerdy shit for once. Sorry for that outburst. Hey, C in comp sci is still decent. Like, as somebody who literally has a degree that didn't get super high on certain subjects, C is still passable, at least in my book. Yeah, C's get degrees. Why? You look so happy. I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness. Yeah. It's just, a C is still a C, like. Anyways, Nya, can you get me a cobalt velvet, please? Nya. Sure. Cobalt velvet for Stella as she makes the droning noise. Okay, so this is a doable on a double. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And max that boy out with some Kamata. Two, three, four, 5. And that's on the rocks. And mix. There's a big boy cobalt velvet. Here. Ooh, thanks, Nya. Are you meeting with Say today? She should be here in a bit. Yeah. And also, yeah, that's also me with fucking math as well. Math for me, math is one of those subjects that's like, if you know how to do it in a calculator, you shouldn't have to show your work. You should just be able to demonstrate that you did it in a calculator. But a lot of the math instructors I had were just like, so you learned this in high school, right? 10th grade? And I'm like, I dropped out in 9th. I actually enjoyed physics as a class, so I believe I actually got an A in physics, weirdly enough. Last few years were a shambles. I know how that feels. That's genuinely. Give me a moment here. I'm having a drink.
There's a chance to come in here for a drink, yeah. Sadly, I can't stay for long, yeah. I have some errands to run, yeah. How's she been lately? She's been better, yeah. Her wounds have been healing really nicely, yeah. If only she stopped scratching at her bandages so often, yeah. She keeps saying something about no matter how often you scrub, yeah, you'll never be clean, yeah. And also something about the wounds that burn continue to yearn, yeah. It's strange. The sound, yeah, has lost all effect on me. And honestly, if you're on for a tech job, don't bother with college. Don't ever bother with college. A lot of organizations and companies do not care about degrees at all. I found out they care more about certs. And that's fair, Asphodel. What about her eye? Eye? Yeah. Yeah, no, like straight the fuck up. It's a very big thing that like you should care about your certs, not what your college degree is. It's like, yeah, you got a college degree, but like, you know. Also, IT support is a good place to kick off the diving board on when it comes to like getting into the industry, from what I found out. Mind you, a lot of companies will want to keep you in IT support, but like if you can do go out of your way to do extra stuff and have something yeah. On the bright side, rough, a lot with the way technology moves, like renewing the cert is the easiest thing to do for a lot of specific ones, especially for Network Plus. I have a Network Plus study guide downstairs that's like at least 10 years old, and it's still 99% applicable. There's like maybe a few things that need to be changed, but I got the book super fucking cheap. Like, because it's old, it was cheap, and yeah. Oh, hers, yeah, sorry, yeah. It'll take longer to heal, yeah, but as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem, yeah. But to be honest, yeah, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds, meow. She doesn't show it, but she's had depressive bouts from time to time, meow. She starts holding up a hand and counting fingers. She's got 2 up now. And who could blame her, meow? Her life changed completely, meow. It's got 4 now. The job she loved no longer exists, meow, and she was used to being the disposable peon. And the whole bake affair, meow. It's got 6. I'm afraid it'll say I'm afraid it will all make her go back to her old ways, meow. Got 7 fingers hold up. Stella, where are you counting? Meow. 8 fingers. I mean, an associate can still get your foot in the door, but certs are a lot more valuable. Like, as long as you show that you know what you're doing, a lot of companies still, like, put you into bigger consideration than, like, Joe Schmo who says they've been doing it for a hobby. Like, I genuinely only ever mention during job interviews that, like, yeah, I build computers for a hobby, but it's an expensive hobby. And they're usually pretty impressed with just that alone. And yeah, legacy support. I kind of wanted, like, if I ever get to a point where I could safely fund myself doing that, and I thought about doing that, doing it as a business as well, as building computers on stream. Like, I want to do it for a company first and foremost, but I would love to like actually do a PC building stream, and like have like a nice setup and have my fucking LTT desk mat in place and just fucking riff on Linus Tech Tips fucking style of that. There was a rough spot, meow. Or there was a meow rough spot when Say was a teen, meow. The moment she stops, she has 10 fingers up and just confetti everywhere. And yeah, I just fumbled tips. I think it's fucking hilarious that they're so in on that, on the Linus drop tips joke, that some of the stickers that came with my desk mat actually riffs on that. So like they're way more self-aware than I give them credit for. Her mom's clinic was about to close, yeah. Then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up, yeah. And the teachers at her school didn't help. Say is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different, yeah. She needs equivalents to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Oh my fucking god. Say, why are you suddenly relatable? I know how that is. Ah. Okay, so am I correct in thinking that Say may be indie? Like, am I crazy on that? Because the whole me needing a relational thing, something that gets me into the mind, that gets me in a related mindset, it is like, that sounds like neurodivergence almost. Yes, ND is neurodivergent. Because that's how I learn. I learn by association and by doing. If I have something to associate something with, my brain clings to it a little bit better, which is why I pick up rating in Final Fantasy XIV so much easier. I want to hug Say even more now, because working the job that she did, that was probably not the best thing for her. Give me a moment. Yeah, they hate chugging adults for that in certain states and countries, because you can actually file for disability, especially in America. If you get adult certified neurodivergent or autism spectrum, you can actually file for disability. But you actually have to have like health insurance to get certified to begin with. It's the same. It's even worse for me because I'm a veteran. And if it turns out that I was on the, if it turns out that I'm on a spectrum, which is very possible, I'm not gonna rule it out. If it turns out that I'm on a spectrum, there's a lot of people in, like, MEPS in Texas that is gonna get their fucking jobs cut. And, yeah, because they're supposed, because in Texas, or in MEPS, when you're going into the military, they're supposed to check for that. And they didn't check for that. So, this is another reason why I kind of keep my identity a little bit secret, is because some people can lose their jobs if I end up saying like, oh yeah, I went into the military with fucking being on the autism spectrum, because you're not supposed to do that. And if you're not aware, there's nothing they can do about it. And but they're supposed to certify you on that, but they didn't. And it was really interesting back then. So mind you, there will be a point that face cam will happen. It's probably going to be on days that it's just me, and it's going to be after I get a green screen and all that stuff and a few other things that need to be done first. But yeah, face cam will probably happen when I start doing stuff like anything that involves not video, like not being on a computer to do stuff. Then y'all get to see me balding! And balding for a non-genetic reason. She needs to go on the... Yep. Okay. Anyways, gonna focus on the game here. Once you get this, yeah, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience. Ugh. That's... This game is talking about reality again. They basically branded her a failure, Nya. She even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her, Nya. She's always been against being labeled as special or different, Nya. Anyways, say it was totally different during that period, Nya. Foul mouth, short fused, always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays, Nya. From time to time, I kind of wish I was homeschooled, admittedly, because like there's a lot of shit I went through in middle school and high school. And yeah, this game's doing some fucking gut punches right now. From time to time, I see that old look cross her face, and yes, I stopped saying yeah, and it scares me. You're comparing her to her teen self, though. People mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet say no's better than to go back to that. I had issues the moment I moved from, like when I was in, this is just going to be giving a lot of information about myself, but I think I could safely say that because I'm probably not the only one. But, I in elementary school, the day I finished, 5th grade was the day that we moved. So the transition from elementary school to middle school just completely fucked me for that. And yeah, they definitely hold no punches. No, I hope so, Nya. Give me something cold and sweet, will you, Nya? Sure. Cold and sweet. I think I've heard that one before. So, sweet drink that involves ice. Perhaps there should be a sugar rush. I mean, technically that is... No, that's not cold. Flavor. Sweet. Brantini. No, that's aged. Yeah, go ahead and recommend games. I like do my best to note them down. Well, a lot of the sweet drinks are aged. There we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, this can be doubled. No, it can't. Can it? Red Strings Club is something I've actually heard about. I'm definitely gonna give that a look. Probably off stream. I might. either off stream or I'll have it on the list of games that I want to stream that I'll get around to. Let's see if I can do this. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And this is On the Rocks and Blended. Boom! I'ma get you a moon blast. Here. Thanks, Nia. It's the kind of stuff Say asks for you. Asks for, you know? Yeah. Wait, I'm doing it now. Now that you mention it, Nya. Also, yes, you are doing it, Nya. I've infected you with my cat disease, Nya. You will now turn into a cat slowly, Nya. And you will not be able to escape it, Nya. I'm immune to cat disease. You know, back when Say reappeared, it seemed that she came here first. Oh yeah, Nya, she told me that. Now that you mention it. Glad she found a familiar face after all the chaos, Nya. Did she tell you we had a talk at the back of the bar? You didn't ya? Well, it's nothing that important, but she was devastated, you know? She was afraid, tired. It hit me quite hard, not only after seeing her covered in bandages, but also after seeing her so cheerful before. We have more flowering plants outside of my door right now. I guess I should be thanking you then, yeah. You what? When I met with her, she told me you calmed her down quite a bit, yeah. I did? I'm guessing with all that was going on, yeah, the desire to not worry me weighed on her, yeah. It has happened before, yeah. So it's good there was someone else for her to share her stress with, yeah. Thanks, Dan. Sure? I don't think I did anything noteworthy, but sure. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? Yeah. I mean, the streets are not exactly safe. And a cat boomer is sure to become a target. Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem, yeah. Ah! Burp. Besides, Nya, this part of the city is comfier per. Burr. Come again? Sure, uptown town is cleaner and maybe more secure, yeah, but it's also too sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of the people, yeah? You feel there's people living. Especially like going I especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel the warmth there that uptown doesn't have. It's also easier to talk to people. You finally came, yeah. Welcome. You try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they'll also be more likely talk to you. Or more likely to talk to you. Blah. Not that things aren't nice there, though. Can I get you something? I feel like having a beer. Make that tune, yeah.
but I just want one, yeah. Or want one, yeah. I'm asking for one for me, adding a one to your order, yeah. Oh, that. Right. 2 beers! A classic beer. Make this a big boy. I'm not gonna apologize if the nya thing is driving you all crazy. That's the point of the nyas. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Slot 2. The nyafection. Mix. Stop. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. And yes, Sei is too good for the world. She is a precious, precious being, and I want to just hug her and feel her abs. Oh my god. Buff girl. I know I'm into like I know I'm into fat girls, but like, man, sometimes buff girls are just like, yo, just like, let me feel those abs. just I'm gonna gush for a moment here. Like, all body types are great. All body types are absolutely wonderful. But there are certain body types that like stand out, at least in my head. The lightly buff gal look is absolutely a mood. Like, so like I absolutely love big women. I honestly at this point I don't even call myself straight. Like, I'm just like whatever. But like, in the context of women, buff women, when it's like a light tone figure, it's fucking hot. But also, again, love for the large, but also love for the buff. And yeah, women look great in general, especially in a non-sexual, non-romantic way. Like, just flat out. I will definitely agree with you on that. Okay, so both slots are good to go. Perfect. But yeah, no, I want to hug Sei and just be like, hey, you're doing good. Doing good. 2 beers. Here. Thank you, Nia. Thanks. Sei, you should have seen the kids after you left, Nia. Almost all the characters in this game, except for like Donovan and the detective guy, genuinely need hugs. Like, they are people going through lives right now in this game. They were all playing with the toys you picked, Nya. You nailed it again this year, Nya. Yeah, Donovan definitely did not get enough hugs as a child. But Donovan is also like fucking your typical honestly, I will say straight up, if I recall correctly, art is 11 all a art. The character Art Von Delay, that's the detective guy. I'm trying my hardest to avoid spoilers. Yeah, Art's a fine dude. He doesn't need a hug, but he also needs like a dude just to sit and drink with. That's the line I would give him, is he needs a drinking buddy. He needs that like cool sitting at a bar detective drinking buddy. I had to pull up the wiki for a very brief moment and match your face with a look, because I'm really bad with names. I will admit.
And fucking, what's his name at the beginning of the game? The guy who says this place looks like shit. That dude just, like, kind of needs a spite hug. Like, just... Ingram, thank you. Ingram needs a spite hug. Like, he doesn't want it, but you give it to him and just be like, hey, dude. It's okay. You're coping. He needs that kind of hug. Probably gets it from Dorothy, to be quite frank. But, yeah. They were all asking, where's Senya? Where's Senya? Yeah, no, it's definitely likely a front. Like he puts on a hard shell personality to kind of keep himself from getting hurt again. Why don't they just call you Say when they call me Auntie Stella, nya? I don't look that old, nya. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night, and I couldn't just leave her alone. What happened, yeah? Well, there were fireworks, and some dog thought it would be safe to hide in a what? What? How small is that dog? How big is that jar? What is it? What is it? Was it a toy Pomeranian? I mean, I understand that, like, the whole reason why dogs freak out at fireworks is because it causes, the blast sound causes a pressure imbalance in their ears, but, like, damn. The little guy managed to get his head and paw stuck inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just try to break it. That's messy. Big ass jar of pickles. I mean, if it's a plastic jar, it's definitely a jar of pickle, or a former jar of pickles, which means that dog's nose was probably going apeshit as well. She needs someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fella was scared. Well, I'm out, yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you want to come. Sure, it's better than depressing myself with my dad's woes about the next fiscal year, nya. I'll be here, nya. Bye, Jill. Bye, Sanya. Careful. Please come again. Ding, 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 ding. You want to come too, Say? I'd love to. I'll also make up for not coming last time. How was the party? Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare. Had some fun. Broke some glasses. Ate lots and lots of food. Some guy just walked into the bar, shit-faced, set down a couple of glasses and just said, "Help nobody do a smash and grab," and then opened up a bunch of Pokemon card packs in front of us. It was kind of confusing, actually. Claimed his name was Max Mofo? Just whatever. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who were there. Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think? Yeah, actually. Can I get you something? Let's try something classy. Okay. Quick, be right back, because my bladder is full. Also, I apologize for the raw number of BRBs happening on this stream. It's been a very BRB heavy stream, which I apologize for, but you know, yeah, it's very much a life happens sort of thing. Okay, so classy drinks. Let's do, yeah. I'm trying my best to set the precedent of life over content when it comes to my streams, but I still want to have a bigger lean on content. Just not like the unhealthy amount that a lot of content creators have gotten themselves stuck into and hate that they got themselves stuck into it. Okay, so I'm leaning on Brandtini. What's the more expensive? Brandtini or Fringe Weaver is $260. Brandtini is $250. $250. Bad touch. Okay, so I kind of want to do a Fringe Weaver for that extra step ahead on the money, but I don't know if that's like specifically what she's wanting, or if I want to just do a Brandtini just to have that Stella name or Stella thing kick in, you know. Hold on, let's see if there's a classy promo. Spicy. Zen. I don't think there's a classy promo. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna do a Fringe Weaver. Man, get that money maximize. So Max's boy out. Because yeah, out of all the classy drinks, Fringe Weaver is the most expensive. Okay, so this is aged and mixed. So shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, boop. And a Fringe Weaver for the buff gal. Something classy. Yep, this is the thing. Stella came in quite cheery about Sunday. This Sunday? Oh yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th. Really? It's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard a Mega Santa story and somehow she got it into her head that by being born on the 25th, she was a spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. That made her start giving out gifts like crazy. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her. Spiritual reincarnation, huh? Well, the story says the Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit. And that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. That girl was delusional as a kid. Huh. Beard is entry. Speaking of things you did when you were young, Stella mentioned she's worried about you going back to your old ways. Something about a rough period where you were angry or something. Oh, that. It's sweet that she's worried. But I won't get back to those days just like that, though. What if I face the same situation? I'm more mature, you know? Not a teen anymore. I expected as much. I told her as much. Also, thank you for the Fringe Weaver recommendation. That is probably gonna bring me just over the line. Hopefully. Can you give me something bubbly? Oh, yeah, sure. Something bubbly for the bubbly girl. Bubbly! Let's do another Fringe Weaver. No. 280 is the Cobalt. Definitely not the Frothy Water. Definitely not the beer. So let's do a Cobalt. Bubbly, classy, and Bernie. Hey, wait. This was one of the classy drinks. Yeah, well. Let's do a big boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and max that boy out with a Karma Train. And that's on the rocks and mixed. Ice, jubba 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 boom. Bazow! Here. Bubbly bubbly. Hey Jill, wanna know how Stella got her eye? Uh-huh. I feel you shouldn't tell me that. I told you my story. Means she likes you enough. It's fine. You remember when I told you that told you one white knight saved me from another? Well, that's about the other one. Apparently he was running away after doing something. I don't know. We were at a park and he held us hostage. At one point they tried to approach and he just... If you drink from this game... Well, I can probably not, but I'm gonna do... Yeah, I mean... If the drinks are genuinely how they're said to be in here, I mean, they may not be that bad. He gouged Stella's eye out. Oh, shit. I tried to stop him, but he just went and kicked me. I still remember that kick. I could feel my ribs breaking. There was pain in places I didn't know I could feel pain. From time to time, I still relive that day. The kick at my torso, Stella's screams, it's chilling. Ooh. Nexus, drop me a link to that in my DMs. I would love to see that. Love to fuck around with some mixology, you know? Especially after this game. I briefly regained consciousness after the kick when I felt like I was being lifted. The white knight that attacked us was on the floor, not moving. I was on another white knight's shoulder. He took his helmet off and put it on an anguished Stella. I passed out, and when I came to, I was in a hospital. Apparently, the kick ruptured a couple of organs, and I was put in emergency care. I mean, again, I'd love to see them. Like, that's something that if these drinks are genuinely replicable, I would love to try them out sometime. I woke up because Stella was punching my leg, telling me to wake up. Damn. Just... damn. What made you bring this up? Thank you. I bring this up because that guy that was here last time that I came, I think he was the one who's that saved us. Yo! What? Fucking what? Is she bullshitting right now? Is Virgilio legit a total fucking badass? Yo, what a fucking boss! Like, genuinely, what a fucking boss! What made you think that?
Sure, more pounds in your ears, but I'm pretty sure it's him.
Yeah, no, it like Virgilio fucking taking out a White Knight with the way the White Knights are being depicted. That dude's a fucking like, that dude's a JRPG hero. and that makes a lot of sense now. Dude's a fucking vigilante.
There's something about his face I just can't dismiss. I'd like to see him again. Do you know how?
Do you know the Steampunk Museum? Ask for Virgilio there.
Ah, gotcha. Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill.
Please come again. I'll take my break, Gil. Sure. God damn. That fucking blows my mind that Virgilio is that big of a badass. Also, I forgot to save on the beginning of day 15. But I believe we're still recording, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But damn! I feel a little bit bad for voicing him like he's fucking like he's Joker or some shit. But at the same time, that makes him all the fucking cooler. Because having like a guy with that voice be that big of a badass just kind of plays into it better. Trim my fucking mustache. God damn, it's making my face itch. Ah! Stop! Okay. I wonder if I left food for 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the music as is. Okay, I'm here. Dorothy. You won't get through the bar anytime soon. You can stop walking. Ah, honey. You want something? The usual, I guess. Usual. Wait. Usual. The usual? I wonder what's wrong with her, though. I forgot what her usual is, so I am openly asking for help on that. Or is there, like, a specific drink that, oh, Piano Woman. That makes sense. And this one cannot be doubled down because it's already a double down. Piano Woman should be it. I recall her getting that a lot. Piano Woman, 1, 2, 3, double checking, aged and mix. So 5 Adels, Bronsons, 2 Deltas, 3 Flanagades, and 3 Camera Trains. Aged and mix. Boom. Here. This is nice. 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 Okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you? Hey, honey, how do you know what's real? How so? I mean, how do you know if what you see is an actual thing? How can you tell if what you see around you is actually happening? What tells you everything is not actually a fabrication? What tells me I'm not just a simulation in a computer? And those pondering thoughts brought you to a bar? Yeah, I heard about that, and that shit is wild. Like, we're genuinely a stone's throw away from, like, creating an artificial life. Like, I wouldn't necessarily say science has gone too far, but it's definitely, we're going places that can feel kind of scary. Jeff Goldblum off the background going, oh shit, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Are we about to have Jurassic Park Trespasser? Yeah, that is also lingering in the back of my head, is don't fuck with nature, but also if you fuck with nature, do it cautiously. Because there's one of the big takeaways from Jurassic Park that a lot of people don't really get is it's not necessarily don't fuck with nature, but don't try to capitalize nature. Where you're trying to make a profit off of nature by creating nature instead of creating nature for the sake of understanding nature. I also interpreted Jurassic Park probably differently than most people have. What? Oh, I'm in a bar. Am I? Dorothy? So you're having a solipsistic crisis of sorts? What? Solipsism, theory that the theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. See, that's another thing right there. That word. Solipsism. What even does it mean? Where the hell did it even come from? Yeah, this is a fucking gut punch day. Well, solus means alone, and ipsi means self. Yes, but how did it come to be? You expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decide to make noises? And decide, hey, let's make this noise mean this. It doesn't make sense. Words don't make sense. I've been repeating words for a long time and they stop making sense. Why? Calm down. That's just a semantic satiation. Stop making up words, honey. And there's this counter. How can I be sure this counter is really here? It is. Please stop tapping it. Hold on, just making sure. Yeah, that's kind of the point. Because I get a feeling I know what's going on here. Okay, so I'm gonna give her a blue fairy. Unless there's a very specific drink that gains a different result. Oh, I see Nexus typing so I'm gonna void that out real quick. And thank you. I love theatrics when it comes to stuff. Oh, Grandpa Booze. The rum. So, mix, stop, and it's time for... Why is the rum gone? Alright, so I'm gonna assume that this is gonna do some interesting things. So, let's hit that rum button. Stop tapping the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this at your face. Sorry. So... let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis? Since earlier today, I think. I was remembering the good times I had with my guardian. But I don't know, it was all too sudden. I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. And out of nowhere, the thoughts started piling up in my head. Or in my mind. What is love? What is fun? Are those feelings real? Is all of that real? Am I real? It tells me I'm actually in a body if I'm just some computer. What if I'm just some computer somewhere thinking it has a body? What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream? What tells me you're real? For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination. Or even just an AI simulation in some computer that thinks it's a human. I've been there, Dorothy. That existential doubt and crisis. That uncertainty about whether or not things are real. It was a couple of months only, but I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. But the panic attack gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch, and the fear got worse. What did you do to get over it? Oddly enough, I read a book. The Last Rain in the World. One of my favorites. At one point, I cried with the book, and I realized I was crying over fake things. The story and its characters. I didn't care less for them because they were fake. Why not think of reality like that too? Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I'd still care about you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but that focus helped me. Heh, I like it. Hey, can I take this drink? I made it for you. Thanks. Okay then. Phew. Why did you throw it on your head? To feel something you made. And it burns. And itches a bit. I'll get you a towel. Delivery for Dana's. Oh, I've been here before. Oh, that's the Tetsuo guy. Or Kaneda. Not Tetsuo, Kaneda. I mean, it feels like that would have been a slightly different outcome. Ah, ooh. Welcome, Mr. Mario. Welcome back. I have a delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that? She's my boss. I'll get her for her. Right. Sign here, please. It's a big package. I wonder what's inside.
You should open it. If it's something perishable, maybe it'll need to, it'll need to be refrigerated. You know, that is valid. And get that extra 500 bot, you know?
Get that extra money. Let's see. It's a wiener. Up. Tusk. No. Test. Okay. It's a wiener. Did the stream dip out right when I said wiener? And huh. But yes, it's a wiener. A really big wiener. Hey, honey. The big package had a big wiener inside.
What will your boss do with such a thing?
I don't know how she'll cook it. Perhaps she'll chop it.
I mean, yeah.
I feel like the rum thing makes a little more sense, at least mentally. Also, splashing rum on a head sounds like a very... Oh, stats up! Honey, seems the wiener is too big to eat correctly. Maybe you could prepare some right now. What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your boss's wiener?
Seriously, Jill?
She's making the jokes. No, you're not. I definitely, yeah. It's been a while though. And you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Anyway, we'll know if we dare cook this without her permission. She'll hang us upside down. Aha! She'll hang me upside down. Hey, jacket boy, what's your name?
I'm Mario.
Come on, Mario. I'll buy you a drink. He might have another delivery, you know.
This is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud.
And you? I'm fine. Sunshine cloud.
Get the big boy. geometrine on the rocks and blended.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all. Yeah, no, it's definitely not going over my head. Big sun cloud. Oh. Computer did a weird thing again. Trying to figure out what the hell causes that. Here. Thanks. Hey, call me Dorothy. You can also call me Darling. Oh, hold up. You can also call me Darling for the right amount. Yeah, Dorothy, why'd you buy me a drink? Just to let you know, I don't swing that way. What way, Lilum? I'm a man's man. I like men, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but... Oh, don't worry, I wasn't hitting on you. I was thanking you. Thanking me? Your package here let me see Honey here laughing like an idiot. It's easier than you think. That made me happy, and I don't know, it fit with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm than when I entered. I had to help, I guess. Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, honey. Enjoy your big wiener. Out with you. Yeah, she seems like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like I get it. Don't worry. You like guys, it's clear. Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you? I do, yeah. Have you been to the motor district? I spend all my free time in the motor district, actually. Why? Is it true that what they say about all the illegal races going on there? You're not a cop, are you? As far as I remember, no. Well, I mean, there are illegal races there. There's also a semi-legal league there going on there. Semi-legal? Authorities acknowledge that there's races going on. I don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. You're good, Asphodel. Have a good rest. And thank you for popping by and dropping the raid on the host. Seriously, thank you. Doing that legit actually does appease the algorithm god, I found out. Getting hosted and raided does appease out the algorithm gods. So, rest well. Ah! The illegal ones end up being safer in the end. Huh. Have you heard about a biker called Christine Love? Miss Love, of course. Everyone knows who she is. What about her? Is her gang as dangerous as they say? I don't know. Nobody knows. Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but truth is, nobody has faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that gets beaten to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So her gang is just there, standing there, menacingly, doing their own thing, not bothering anybody. Occasionally, somebody walks by with the Japanese characters for menacing and just kind of shakes it in front of her, and then walks away. I don't know why. Kind of strange. Huh. Want anything else? I'll have a piano man. Alrighty. Piano man for the biker man. Piano man. This cannot be double. Stop it! 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, almost had me. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 3 karma trees. 1, 2, 3. On the rocks. And next. Boom. The piano man. Nobody knows why there's a key on the glass. Here. Yeah, this is nice. Doesn't sound weird, but do you believe in replibots? Replibots? There's a belief that some little out there are designed to perfectly replicate a particular human. That someone or something replaces those humans with such little. Thus, they call them replibots. You know a lot about this. I don't. It's in most magazines nowadays. Well, it's the first time I've heard of it. What about it? On my way here, I almost ran over my neighbor. Just showed up in the middle of the street. And I say almost because he moved really quickly out of the way. Then I went to deliver a package and somehow my neighbor was there. Almost immediately after the whole thing. He was there the whole time. That's fucking creepy. Maybe it was someone that looked like him. He had the same looks, clothes, mannerisms. Trust me, you know a perfect replica when you see one. And you saw the kid Lilum here. They could easily pass off as humans. Or even Lilum idol singers nowadays whose voices can pass off as human. They could be passing off as humans under our very own noses, replacing us little by little. At this point in time, I really doubt it. Lilum behavior is a bit different. You can easily tell someone's a Lilum because they seem... How do I put this? They don't care about risk and danger as much as we do. They treat risks with a lot more leniency. Still, be careful. Keep an eye out for uncanny doppelgangers. I'm leaving. Thanks for everything. Please come again. So, Jill, what's your opinion on the replibots? Do you believe in them? Do you think that they're eventually going to turn on us? Become the new robot masters and require a robot in blue armor to dash around and play the guitar when fighting one and then shooting little lemons right on cars. What? You? Not really, but I asked you first. When I was in high school, I had this irrational fear of aliens. And also stop referencing Mega Man X, you doof. I was paranoid that they would come. What would I do to them? I remember I lost lots of sleep because of it. That doesn't answer my question. Let me finish. After many months of fear, I reached a conclusion that might as well apply here. It's useless to be afraid. I'm but a simple woman. I wouldn't be able to do shit against them. So I'd rather live without being afraid. Because the memories of not being afraid will be my only solace when the, Neville-like crabs invade. What? I mean, the replibots come. Jill, are you still afraid of aliens? What part of it's useless to be afraid did you catch? Right. Back! Anything happen? I discover I have have the sense of humor of an 8-year-old. You and me both, Jill.
Did anything new happen?
Hey! They brought you a package.
Ah, yes. My curated wiener. It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it? That's a new one.
Zero mistakes! Whoa.
Here's the pocket money.
I'm out of excuses.
Yeah!
Okay. Oh! Whatever, fuck it. Give me a moment. You've been chuckling since yesterday. Wiener, wiener. So, I'm definitely gonna call it here. We did do a day and a half, and I want to, even though we're kind of close to the end here, I do want to slowly chug up a little bit more in pace on covering days, because these days seem to be getting a little bit shorter, but also a little bit more eventful. But yeah, it also feels like a good point to end on in her apartment here. But give me a momento here. But yeah, and with that, because I get this feeling that the next couple of days are going to be gut punch after gut punch after gut punch, and it's been pretty like, oh, something wrong for these this entire day that we just played through here. So, and with that, hitting that button. Wait for it to update on stream. Perfect. And with that, as per usual, I'll be running the maximum allowed time ad time. You are not required to stick around for it, but if you do, it is greatly appreciated because it does help support the channel, and etc. etc. If you feel that I've earned your subscription, feel free to toss one of my way. Twitch Prime does have one free. Sorry, Prime Gaming does have one free subscription that you can toss towards someone, and it does help support them. I do believe it's at the point now where it's about the same as a standard tier 1 subscription. I'm working on having something for tier 2s and tier 3s pop up. Tier 3, I do have an emote in mind. I'm just waiting for the money to be present. Tier 3 emote's probably going to be just mind goblins, where it's a goblin pointing at its head and it says mind, or something of that tier, because we do use the term mind goblins a lot on the stream, and if there's going to be some games that are going to absolutely warrant that in the future. But yeah, gonna be running the maximum allowed ad time. I'll keep you up posted on those emotes and when they get approved. And if you don't stick around for the ads, it's greatly appreciated. Have a good night. Stay true to yourselves. You do stick around. The ads are running now. Also, for those who are not seeing the ads right now, I just saw what Nexus posted. Danny DeVito losing his verified status because he was speaking in support of a union for working with companies. That's kind of fucked up, Twitter. What the fuck? DeVito is a good dude. Like, come on. Fuck. That's fucked up. Damn. Like, shit. That upsets me for some reason. Like, well, not for some reason. That upsets me thoroughly. Because, like, being a major person, and I know this is during an ad, but being a major person and losing your verified status because you spoke out in support of a union, that's Twitter really fucking showing their balls right now. Oh, excuse me. Twitter really showing their balls right now. And I genuinely, like, don't appreciate Twitter doing that. I mean, you technically came in at the end of the stream, Stormy, but hey, welcome no less. Oh, the ads are done. Okay, cool. So thank you all so very much for watching. I do believe I don't really check the chat members to prevent myself from obsessing over numbers, but if y'all want to check out another streamer, I don't know if he's streaming right now. AKL Trifecta is a good streamer to check out, since it doesn't appear that's anybody that I wouldn't show my balls out on if I rated. But yeah, go check him out. AKL Trifecta. The dude's a good streamer. I watch him as much as I can when I'm not feeling rough around the edges when it comes to stuff or just really busy. But yeah, thank you all so very much for watching. Tomorrow is very tentative. It's unlikely to happen because I wanted to have a specific stream frame ready to go for that, because I want to start community streams again with Final Fantasy 14, doing some Savage Mount grinds for some people. But I'd have to go back to the old stream frame, which would feel very contrasting to what stream is in its current state. I am working on my Final Fantasy 14 UI in case I do decide to do it anyways. Again, I will keep you guys posted on that. But yeah, and with that, thank you all so very much for watching, and stay true to yourselves. And know that you matter to somebody out there, including me, because, like, y'all, like, I care about y'all people out there. Especially in this fucking fucked up continued pandemic and this fucked up time, depending on where you live. Like, damn. What the fuck? Why is the world so fucked up? Anyways, have a good night, everybody. Stay true to yourselves and take care of yourselves. Get some sleep, drink some water, and all that good shit.